Over the past 5 years, Manitoba Pork has been working towards resolving some of our industry's biggest challenges. In 2015, we saw our hard work pay off with 5 big wins. As an industry that depends on export sales, Manitoba Pork remains committed to creating innovative programs and services that help stabilize the industry. We work to provide an environment of profitability, public acceptance, and meet the growing needs of international markets, all while protecting our environment. Since 2008, the U.S. country of origin labeling resulted in annual losses of $500 million for the Canadian pork industry. 40 years of trade disputes with the U.S. have severely hurt the growth of the Canadian pork sector. The collective efforts of the federal government, the Canadian Pork Council, the Canadian Cattlemen's Association, and Manitoba Pork paid off in 2015, when the World Trade Organization ruled for the 4th time that COOL legislation discriminates against Canadian cattle and hogs. The U.S. Congress then moved to repeal the COOL legislation, giving Manitoba pork producers the opportunity to resume exports of pigs and pork. To maintain good trading relations with our American counterparts, Manitoba Pork annually participates in the Minnesota and Iowa Pork Congresses and World Pork Expo. We have also taken part in several trade missions to Washington, D.C. Our investment in trade advocacy activities has fostered an atmosphere of mutual respect, encouraged dialogue on shared issues, and helped keep borders open and free from tariffs. A reprieve of the moratorium on new hog barn construction and expansion resulted from Manitoba Pork's commitment to working with government. Farmers who raise hogs and the processors who have experienced significant animal shortages over the years are excited to once again be in a position of sustainable growth. Our sustained efforts to secure a financial institution to provide loans for new barns based on actual costs of construction came to fruition in 2015, thanks to the Farm Credit Corporation. To meet existing labor challenges and with new areas of growth on the horizon, Manitoba Pork dedicated significant resources to branding the pork industry as a desirable career choice.
It means career stability, and it means job satisfaction. The life you've always wanted is right there in front of you. All you have to do is take that next big step.
Our Choose a Career campaign encouraged Manitobans to view the career webpage. Visits increased, and so did the number of job applications. When the devastating disease PEDV broke out in the U.S., Manitoba Pork took significant steps to protect our industry. An aggressive communications approach, ongoing surveillance, and numerous collaborative efforts have kept our swine herds healthy. Manitoba Pork's leadership in the creation of biosecurity training videos for service providers has also proven effective. Providing excellent animal care is a top priority for Manitoba's pork producers. Initiatives like the creation of pig handling videos have become a vital part of new employee training. These videos have since been used by pork organizations around the world to help ensure animal well-being. Manitoba Pork invests hundreds of thousands of dollars towards research annually. A recent focus on group housing for sows has prioritized additional best practices for the well-being and viability of pig production. From the best floor systems for safety and comfort to social management and environmental enrichment, animal care continues to be the industry's top priority. Funding has been used to support swine research, educational opportunities, manure management projects, and water-related initiatives. Our financial investments have helped researchers leverage more grant dollars to help producers remain world leaders in raising hogs. Manitoba Pork's pork promotion activities help maintain and grow our domestic market and foster a favorable view of the industry here at home. Using our shared love for tasty Manitoba pork, we have seen heightened consumer engagement and an improved public image. Our consumer education initiatives motivate students to prepare tasty pork meals and inspire future chefs to hone their culinary talents. Meanwhile, the Great Tastes of Manitoba television program encourages home cooks to create delicious entrees and appetizers using locally produced foods. With exciting recent production changes, more viewers are tuning in.
And now we move on to really what is just an impressive piece of meat. Maple glazed rack of Manitoba pork is what we're making.
Be it soul-satisfying entrees, bacon-inspired dishes, or holiday centerpieces, our online presence helps keep pork top of mind throughout the year and drives hungry consumers to our website's recipe pages. To dispel myths about pork's nutritional value, Manitoba Pork has invested heavily in sports sponsorships that promote pork as a powerhouse of nutrition. Through our junior hockey and world-class curling partnerships, we drive home the message that pork is the ideal training partner for peak performance. Manitoba Pork's environmental campaign, We Are Part of the Solution, has been instrumental in demonstrating the industry's commitment to the protection of our lakes and streams.
Environmental regulations and the protection of our groundwater. I am part of the solution. This is my job.
A steadfast, multi-platform approach has positively affected public perception, with more survey respondents indicating they agree that Manitoba's pork industry is environmentally responsible. Our continued investment in live animals exhibits at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair and Red River Exhibition have helped create connections with the public, dispel myths, and share how pork gets from gate to plate. Our support of Agriculture in the Classroom Manitoba and the Bruce D. Campbell Farm and Food Discovery Centre helps promote awareness, appreciation, and understanding of agriculture and the pork industry among students of all ages. Manitoba's pork industry is a key economic driver. Jobs, wages, taxes, added value infrastructure, and export revenue help build a better Manitoba for all. We give back to communities through our support of organized charity and fundraising events, while our donation of pork product to Siloam Mission and Winnipeg Harvest helps Manitoba's most vulnerable citizens. Through new jobs, capital investment, and taxes, the pork sector is a key player in Manitoba's economy. Over the next 10 years, the sector will be investing almost $2 billion to replace old barns, adopt new technologies, and ensure that production and processing capacity is utilized to its fullest. All Manitobans can feel proud of the pork industry and its future potential.